Alright people, welcome back. So, here are these two boxes that I got today. These are part of the 4 that I got today, but these are the last 2. They take a little while to get through these, so you know what, you're pretty much going about, realistically, 15 minutes a box. For me at least. And I'm sure there are some guys who know how to rip these even faster. You know, it all depends. I know some people who just freaking go through these things like nobody's business. But you know what? I'm doing the best I can. Alright, here's what we got. Alright, we got Summer. Something burns. Nobody. 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 Jesus Christ. Rookie card. Yankees guy. DJ something. Rookie. Nobody. Nobody. All-Star. Bryce Harper. Cool. That's a good start. And then Stars of the MLB, normal. Spencer Strider. And then we got Yosver Zuleta. Zulueta. I think is how you pronounce his name. Yeah, I'll eventually get it. If I see the fuckers enough over and over and over, you know, I will get it eventually. Trust me. Nah, well, yeah, this is a rookie card. We got one Kevin Alcantara. Nope. 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 Yup. There we go. Connor Giuseppe. See, I can pronounce his name right now again. You know, here's the problem. I went and I was traveling through Europe and also the Middle East, and I was exposed to so many different cultures and stuff. You know, I would just kind of like try to conform to their accent. You know, naturally this happens when you conform to people's different accents. And, you know, Northern Europe, Middle East, much different from Italy, Southern Europe, Eastern Europe, much different. So that's why my dialects are all messed up right now. So we got this guy, Yamamoto, Stars of the MLB. Alright, cool. You know, that's not bad. I'm going to put this Bryce Harper into a thing before I fuck him up. You know, having an army of these National and American League guys is, you know, cool. So, here we go again. Alright, one of these summer foils. Nah. Rookie Jairo Ariadi, or I don't know how to pronounce his freaking name. Deshaun Kiersey. Future Stars. That's what? Gavin Williams. Cool. We got Ops. What's this? Rookie. Kobe Mayo. Nobody. All right. No, we're getting movement. You know, That's what matters. All right. Nobody. 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 Rookie, Troy Taylor. Future Stars, Junior Caminero. And we got this. Jackson Shariro. No, but I mean, like, you know, future star, future, you know. Louis Peralta, rookie card. That's a good one. What do you guys think? Oh, who do you think is the most overrated rookie of 2025? I want to hear this from the audience. I'm not going to say who I think. Now, if you've been paying attention, you would know who I think it is. The most overrated one. Try to read my mind. You know, just think about it. Alright, so Tomoyuki Sugano, Dustin Harris, rookie. Well, Michael Harris second, but that's not really a no. Future Jason Dominguez. Alright, Future Stars. That's actually a good one. That's a real good one, actually, for Future Stars. Alright, cool. Yankees. Paul Goldschmidt. That's a good one. Gonna go and put that over there by that. Now this is Matt Olson, 4 stars of the MLB. Finish that off pretty strong with that pack. A couple of nice Yankees pulls. Alright, let's see what we got here. Another Yankees, another Luke. You know, that Luke guy, if he pulls something off, I've got a ton of them. Tons of them. Regular, you know, like vanilla wax, and then I've also got wax. You know, this filler stuff is like, yeah, you know, if one of these guys really hit, the filler is even worth something. So, you know, I've got, you know, repeats of a lot of these guys. A whole lot. We got Cody Bellinger, stars of the MLB, and now we got just one of these guys. Yeah, but look, I've got hundreds of wax, you know? So, and I think that they've gotten a whole lot better with picking who's got potential and who doesn't based off of various factors. This is some Texas Rangers with the summer foil. I don't think that's what it's called. I think it's like sun foil or something. I don't fucking care. It looks like terrible wallpaper is what it looks like. Alright, so Gustavo Campero, rookie card. That's actually a good one. For the Angels, yeah, hell yeah. Go with that. I don't see too many of the... I've been seeing that guy's name pop up, but, you know. Twins... Shane... Can't read his name. Seriously, they really gotta do something about the prints, man. Make it at least easy to read the fucking guy's name. You know? Yeah, this one's skunking me here. So we got Summer Superstars, you know, that's cool. I don't know. Are those Summer Superstars like really, you know, are they worth anything, or is it like, you know, leave it in the comments below. I have no idea. I have no idea if it's decent or not. Now we got that, and we got another rookie card. That's for Isaac Collins. All right, cool. that's not really a bad haul from this. I got I really like collecting those all-star cards, even if they're not photographed, or even if they're not autographed, just because, you know. So this is the last box. We can pull something interesting. So far, everything's just been a base hit. Line drives and base hits all day. From the previous 2 packs, the last pack, and then now this one, we'll see if this one is one that pops. Now if I put out a little bit more money and I got those nice Bowmans or something, or one of the chromes, that would be something else, now wouldn't it? That's really what you want. I'm gonna double check, make sure that there's no. Yeah, that I got them all out there. That would be really dumb if I threw that, and no need to choke when you don't have to. All right, cool. Well, that's always interesting when you got a Yankee on the back there. All right, so we got more of this wallpaper crap. I don't make the rules, I just play the game here. And we got another one, Kevin Alcantara. Still nothing that's really moving the needle here for me. It's real average. Base hits. Rookie card, it's like that sometimes. Yankees, Max Fried. I saw a lot of his cards earlier, so, if he ever breaks out, that'll be a good one. Yeah, what's going to eventually happen is I'm going to get so many freaking cards, I'm going to lose count of what I've even got. I have to hire someone to do stuff for. There's probably going to be a point where I might just start giving shit away. I don't know. It depends. It really depends. It would be a hell of a look for my channel, though. You know what I mean? So, like, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Got completely skunked. Totally horrible. Let me go through this again. Just to make sure I'm not crazy. I don't think there was a single rookie in here. Yeah, freaking disaster. No, there's no. Kiter Montero, that was not bad, Not bad. That was a rookie. Yeah, that pack was kind of weak, like real weak. This one's got some interesting stuff. We start out with some wallpaper. Nobody rookie card. That is for what? Gyro, whatever his freaking name is. I'm not gonna try to butcher it again. We're getting a lot of those lately. I hate these channels that go and they only give you like one little nugget of whatever. So here's Future Stars, Sal, Frederick. No. Frelick. You know what? They gotta fix that. All right, here we go. We got Albert Pujols. Cool. That, that's kind of like worth it. All right, cool. We got Stars of the MLB here. That's cool too. And then we got nobody. No, I'm gonna put this in here before I go and mess this all up. Oh, I had Topps baseball cards a long time ago, and I think I had a McGwire 10th anniversary. Don't know where the hell that is. That's probably worth some money, honestly. It was Stars of the MLB. Nobody, rookie card. Yeah, from 2000. I don't want to think about that, you know what I mean? I don't even know what the hell I was pulling back in the day. Rookie card. Alright, Red Sox. How are the Red Sox doing these days? All I know is, last I heard about them, they won that one game and then they went right back to sleep. Now here, Louis Peralta again, foil, cool. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take care of that in a minute. This Kansas City Royals team, I don't really care. And then we got obviously Stars AMB Goldschmidt. But no, that if McGwire was, I don't know, if it was 10th anniversary on it, then that would have been like the All-Star back in the day. So I like to see what that actually is worth. Probably like $100 or something. I'll be damned if it's worth more. Now, I hate how the grading systems have become so freaking important on everything. It's a pain in the neck. Because, you used to be able to sell raw cards for a decent, amount. And now, the rating just completely changes everything. Now you got, what is it, BGA? You got Beckett. Beckett's running around doing their own thing, redefining the game. You've got people saying everything's going to go to digital someday. Yeah, things will go digital, but at the same time, things are also going to remain physical. Because, people like physical stuff. They like to be able to touch, feel, and, look at what they got. It's a thing. It's not about just, the latest new thing. It's about preserving culture, history, and respecting the sport. I'm gonna hold that rookie in here. It's like here we got the rivalry. Red Sox and Yankees. Assuming I don't blind you people. So Sox and Yanks right here, boom, boom. And then this guy there, boom. There you go. And I'm just like burning through my top loaders. You know what I mean? Just burning through, right? Just straight up burning through them. Got like maybe 115, 120 penny sleeves left. I have to buy like another 1,000 more plus. Now, how much of a pain in the ass that is? Don't get me started. Whenever you got a high number of cards like this, you think it's better, but then, reality sets in. So I've been getting some decent pulls out of here, all these, so. Nothing that's like channel breaking. And really, I'm not going to impress nobody here. But doing what I'm doing right now. So we got another wallpaper guy. Nobody. Rookie card. Tomoyuki Sayano. Okay, cool. Nobody. Okay. Trevor McDonald. Thank God. Finally someone with a name that I can pronounce. Rookie. So, nope. Brady Basso. Rookie card. You know, he's pretty decent, you know. We got another Ops. Rookie, Louis Angel Acuna. Go down there. Nobody. Down to the last two packs, people. One is thick and the other is not. We will see what happens in the last pack. We'll see. Will the baseball gods give us a little fun today, or are they just gonna skunk us? Some boring display. Got another Luke. I got like 20 of those Luke guys. Yankees Luke Weaver, like what, Weaver or something his name. Got like 20 of them. Alright, there we go. There's a good rookie. Rookie of the year. Rookie of the year is Jackson Chourio. Jackson Chourio. See what I mean? I can't pronounce shit. I apologize for butchering these guys' names. Nobody. Fucking optical illusion here. Matthew Boyd. No, I'm just gonna put him over there. Sarza on the MLB, Adley Rushman, and nobody. Alright, last pack. It feels heavier. We'll see what the hell's in here. Don't hold your breath, people. Don't hold your breath. Alright, cool. Now, this is a cool rookie card. Rookie card with the wallpaper in the background. Beggars can't be choosers, okay? Got that. Got another rookie card. You know, that's actually a good sign. No. Another rookie card. Duke Ellis. And the other one was Gustavo Campero. So, you know, those are two solid cards, two solid rookies. Rookie Daniel Schneemann. This guy. Nope. Here we go. Anthony Volpe. That's the second Anthony Volpe I got so far. So, alright, you know, that's cool. Doubles are actually helpful for me because, you know, if we can get a bunch of them together, people are like, oh, okay, yeah, we got a fuller set. So, you know what? That concludes it. You know, overall, run-of-the-mill play. Run-of-the-mill, nothing real special. You know, we got some good stuff. Nothing really stand out. But, you know, good. So let's get this Yankees stuff together here. Yeah, so I don't regret buying this. You know, if I were to sell all these right now, I would more than break even. Definitely more than break even on it. But, you know, they're not pulling what I was pulling earlier. So, out of all these, let me tell you what, the mega boxes for, the mega boxes for Series 2 are the way to go. These 7-pack guys, nah, they're not doing it. They're not hitting it. They're just not. If you want to build like your full deck and get a lot of names and stuff, go with these 7-packs, like what I got. So I opened up 28 packs today total. Those are good for building up your deck, getting a lot of rookies together, getting some decent run-of-the-mill stuff, base hits. But you're not really going to pull much lumber out of it. I mean, I knew that going into it, but I was hopeful. Remember, hope is not an investment strategy. What is an investment strategy is being realistic about what you're going to get. So this is why I'm not having a conniption. I'm just like, cool. I bought these packs. I knew what I was getting, and I got what I was getting. That's about it. And the nice thing is, it's not like how it used to be back in the day, where just people get skunked. And it's because this winners and losers mentality and culture that we've got going on in America, I would say at least the past 20-30 years. We got participation trophies and all. It's made the playing field a lot less competitive. So let's put it to let's do a little bit of a quick analysis. So I create in a day, on average, 3 25 to 30-minute videos, and then when I want some shorts, I'll make some videos individually for shorts. And shorts don't take you more than 5 minutes to do. And I don't script anything. I shoot from the hip. I just talk. I let you know what I'm doing. I show you some stuff, like this. Sometimes I don't show you too much stuff. But I mean, look, there's nothing to show in here. That's the thing. So, really, the way that I do this, I put out as much content as possible so you can have a good sampling and you can actually see in real time what it actually takes to get these amazing pulls and that kind of shit that these guys do. Now, of course, some of them are, they're buying the Chrome packs or whatever. I don't know who actually does that on the YouTube channel. I'm sure that there are plenty of guys who do that. But I'm kind of just sticking to my own sheet of music right now. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go and start trying to copy off other people's channels. I'm going to go the way that I think I should be talking. And I don't want to mess that up with, even though it might be a good idea to take some pointers off some of these guys, I really don't want to steal their creative talent. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm doing me. And, if you're a beginner and you're looking at you just happen to see some videos and you're starting to get interested, you're looking for another way to make a little bit of extra money, yeah, baseball cards are definitely a way to do it. It's cheap to get into. It cost me $100 to get 4 boxes. 4 boxes, 330 something cards. 28 times 12? That'll give you so yeah, 336. So, 336 cards. That'll give you a little collection to start with. Maybe you do that once a month. You do it, or once a quarter. You buy 4 boxes every quarter like that. And, maybe, I think there are 3 series. Maybe it's not once every quarter, but series 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing here. I need to look into a little bit more. And someone could always correct me in the comments as well, because I'm all about that. Save some time, because I have a lot of stuff that I do in one shot. So, but if I'm not making content, I'm doing some research, but I can't do all the research, You can't do it all at once. So you need to pick and choose your battles. I choose to look at this from the investment standpoint. Basically, scattershot You make sure that you get what you need in here as far as getting enough inventory, so when these guys do make it, you're set. You're ready to go. If you're doing 336 every single, you're going to have anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 cards a year. So that's going to set you up to hit something, or you double that up, then you're definitely in good territory. Or you're a fanatic and you just go all in, you just want to buy baseball cards because you can. That's about it. Guys and girls, depends on, what your interests are. So, alright, well, we kind of went over time here, but I appreciate you tuning in. Hit like, subscribe, and feel free to ask anything in the comments. Have a great night.